Good afternoon, people. I don't remember what day is this exactly. I think this is 23rd or 24th day, anyways. So, yeah, hope is still alive. We'll be riding it another week, another 10 days, 15 days. But the idea is to just do as much as possible and take care of the bike. So, there is one thing that has been pending since long, and that is taking care of the link. That is just opening it up, cleaning it, and checking in what how it has just managed thus far. Clean it, grease it, put it back. Hopefully this should be okay. There are needle bearings inside this, and there has been issues where they get rusted if not looked after. So periodic maintenance of this is again a good thing. And so let's just open this up. But first thing that we will do is I'm just using these two marble blocks to wedge the tire at the same level so that I don't have to fiddle too much. It is going to be very easy this way to get the link out. So these are the tools that I'll be using. 14mm and 17mm spanner, 14mm bit, and again a 14mm ring spanner. On this side, the ones that you see, these are all 17mm, and on the other side they are 14mm. So let's open these and proceed. Shouldn't be difficult to open these. Actually, I have done this in the past as well. Did not record it that time. That was when the bike had done. Yeah, so this is loose. Yeah, moving from that side, but it's loose. This is loose as well. Now let's just first get these out. I'll be holding the 14mm nut on the other side. Not gonna go that side, but you can see it is easy, so that this can come out now. Same way for this, feeling it with my hand, and here we go. Now the one that is on the inside up there, it's easier to first remove these so that you can get access. These should push out easily. Here you go. One, this head was 17, and here you go, the second one. This is how easy it is. If you okay, this is still nicely greased. I greased it the last time, so that's a good sign. This is free now. This can be moved ahead, and now I can get access for that one at the top, which is this. And for that I'll be using a ring spanner because there is not enough space for socket to completely remove this. I hope you get the idea. I'll cut it short. Here we go. Now let me just completely open this and bring it out. So the final one is out as well. Now let's push it back, and the link would be free. There you go. And this is the link. Now let's see. Just push this down. And same for this. And let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, don't look rusted or anything. So just cleaning and greasing should do it. Yeah, these are in good nick. But the first time I did it, it was at about, say, I don't remember exactly, 3,000-4,000 kilometers. And these were not in this good shape. Yeah, there is some rust on the outside, but on the inside, I hope you can see, these are looking pretty neat, pretty clean. So that is what we are going to do now. Just clean these up and put this back. This is going to be short one. So yeah, just some petrol, brushing it all. I'll be greasing all the nuts as well on this portion, so yeah, just cleaning them up. And now for this, yeah, let's just first get all these things done. These all don't have to be spick and span, but you get the idea. Just remove any muck, any old grease, and if you have any other solvent that can do that, good for you. I'm running out of everything, so this is all that I have. Petrol. Also gonna clean the nuts as well. And same old technique. Bottle. And these are done. Let's try these. I'm going to give these bearing a quick brush. Don't use too much of petrol here, because you won't get these bearings, these black ones here and here. Other manufacturers do provide it. Royal Enfield sadly does not. Enfield just provides this whole new kit, which is quite sad. I know Yamaha and all do provide the bearings, these needle bearings that are inside, as well as these O-rings. So let's clean this as well. So there was some rusting on this. I'm just using the Dremel, just the polishing bit. Yeah, that's kind of getting slightly clean. Yeah, this should do. So here we have our grease box. This was cleaned. I did paint this portion with the spray paint, so that's why I was letting it dry. Everything else has been scrubbed. As you can see, you move your finger around, no resistance, no nothing, smooth movement. Fuel was dried, and now just applying some grease like this. A thin layer, nothing much. So this side is pegged. Now this one, you get the idea. Pretty basic. Moving the full assembly and your finger around. Okay, so this is all greased up. Now let's insert these. Don't have to apply too much of grease, but yeah, any which ways they are gonna go in, and the needle springs are all covered in grease, but still just making it easy. And this smaller one is gonna go. Oh, sorry. Here you go. This is done. Same for the long one. The excess is gonna any which ways gonna stay out like this. So yeah. And these are done, ready to be put back in. It's also a good idea to actually grease these nuts. Now one by one, let's start putting these back. Leaving some grease in here, because once I insert the screws from that side, it is gonna go in. I'm gonna use a thin screwdriver and again apply a thin layer in this. Let's do that. Here you go. Found an old screwdriver. That should do. This is okay. Some of it outside will not do any harm. And let's put this back now. So yeah, the link is all ready to go back in. Now remember, these are the 3 different length screws. We'll be using the medium length one first, this one that is, and I'll tell you why. Let's go on the other side. Now the first thing will be to put the bracket. This section will go in there. This is the only tricky bit. You put this in, get the, I hope the camera can get that, a spare set of hands is something that is gonna come handy, but not that difficult either. And here you go. So this is how you manage to get this nut in. Once this is completely in, let's go to the other side. So yeah, as you would remember, this was the one that we removed at the end of it all, and this is the first one that is going to go in. The reason being so that the space can be maintained to tighten this, because at this point there is slightly little space to work with. But anyways, we'll tighten this up again. 17. Okay, so this is tight. Now we move it up, and this is how the rest are gonna go in. The shortest one, this is gonna take care of the suspension again. I hope I don't have to go on the other side. Yeah, that's taken care of. And now you understand why we tightened that one first. So this is completely tight. It will still move around because of the bearings and all, so you don't have to worry about that. And at the end, we are gonna insert this one. And again, staying on this side as well since I'm used to it. But yeah, you can move to other side if you find it slightly difficult, but it's easy. No hammer required, no nothing. We'll tighten these up now. Let's tighten these completely now. That's done. And that's done as well. And that is how it is done, gents. A fairly simple process. Now you can just remove the wedges. Let's remove it off the full stand as well. So just putting the bike on the side stand just to show. Yeah, so that is all done. And this would be good to go for, I would say, another, say about, I don't know, last time I did it was at 3,000-4,000 kilometers. Bike is almost 17,000 kilometers now, so 14,000 it has lasted. Yeah, I would say I do this still at around 10 to 12 for a regular maintenance bit, so that it stays intact. No point, I mean, if you have time, or you can get it at the service center as well. Not sure whether they do it or not, but it's a good practice, because as I said, if it rusts, you would have to go through a lot of trouble to get those bearings replaced, plus finding that seal, rubber seal, is again going to be a bit of a task. They don't provide that in NCR at least. Not sure about your place. If they do, please let me know. And that was it. Still some flowers shining. Yeah, and bikes just standing, not doing anything particularly, but hoping for the good days to come. Stay safe. Bye.